What we're doing right now is supposed to get attention to us in an attempt to build a community of people that live healthy lives because they work out every day, every morning. The community of people, some of which have been waiting for a partner to inspire them. So subscribe and turn on the notification so that when we're live, you will know we're live. If you set an alarm, we are live every morning. It depends on where you are, where you're watching from. But when you subscribe and set your notification, it alerts you, pops up on your phone properly, where you can know we are live. So you can benefit from benefit off of what you are doing and do what you said you would do. You already said you would do some things at the beginning of the year. You are bringing back all those resolutions so that you can get them done, you know, so that you get your confidence back, get your health back, get your, all of that back. But myself, I'm doing 1,000 push-ups every day. That's extreme or borderline unhealthy. The reason is it's an attempt to get attention to the page. I was doing a lot of, I'm a medical doctor, and I make a lot of content that is very valuable. Life-saving content. If you have a look at the page, go through, you see, you know. But again, subscribe. But all of us have been thrown into the meritocracy of having to show up every day. That's consistency. Package our content better. That's quality. Grow and learn as we do it, so that we can get attention. So no matter how valuable you take your content, no matter how good your content is, you have to still go through this. And so while on this journey, I've found out that the biggest or the most, as somebody who does 1,000 push-ups every day, try to get attention. And if you check on the stream, I think I have about 2-3 persons on the stream. And then the videos on the video on demand when we're done, usually 500 views, 300 views, 20 views, as the case may be. So in while making this journey, the whole journey as a creator, somebody trying to add value to people, trying to establish a connection and a conduit to people. I think my most valuable asset is following the creative instructions I get. If I would do 1,000 push-ups today and every day, something as extreme as that, and I will not go viral, it means that the effort-based approach to chasing this thing is the reason for that's where the burnout comes from. So that's trying. So I have seen as what I've seen for the past 6 months, thereabout. It's been coming. When they say flow state, enter flow state. Flow, what I mean by that is you're living life to where life is happening. You're not trying to force something to happen. You're just living and things are happening. Almost the things you want to happen. Yes, that's very true. That's true for something like consistency. If you're consistently suffering, consistency, you will not benefit from it because it will have diminishing return. If you have to constantly push against resistance, that is increasing. You grind to a halt at a point. So you want to be in that state of flow. You see, flow means we keep going. So there's consistency in it. Then in flow state, you're creative. So creativity and art and quality also go together. You see. So in that state you are, you see. So that's what it means is you can't play with inspiration. You can't. I have decided. So I'm sharing my thoughts. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm talking to myself while I'm also expressing the thoughts. I've decided if I get an instruction, if I get an idea, I just go ahead and try it out at least. I was listening to one, I think it was ASAP Rocky, that said, when did it become not cool to try? the audacity to try, that has created some of the icons we know today, even after they've long after they've gone. You know. So I've learned that the hustle and the effort and the, you know, something is better than it. And what it is flow. And flow comes from paying attention to inspiration, paying attention to the instructions that hit your antenna and executing on them. You know, that allows you to have hits. People who make music, they are in the studio, they are not sleeping, they are working. You see them talking about those type of things. But you can see hits here and there, you know. And there are people who have hits all over. People have a couple of them. When you ask, you find out that it is when they entered flow state and in that expressive, you know, there's sometimes you can knock things together and copy something and create something and ride the wave, ride the trend and get something out of it. But that's a lot of effort. That's not sustainable long term. Again, because you're pushing against resistance, that will keep increasing, you know. But when you find your rhythm and then you're looking at results, you're doing looks like you're doing little or nothing, but results are everywhere. That keeps you coming back, you know, almost like rewarding consistency. So that's the rant. So while I'm doing what I'm doing, it comes to me naturally, you know, even though it's difficult to do that every day, 8,000 push-ups every day. You know, I've also learned that I can't be anticipation because that's what will oil what I'm doing. That's what will make what I'm doing easier. That's what will get me this audience faster. That's what will get me these views faster. That's what will get me this money faster. That's what will get me, you know, while to make this what I'm doing easier to where I will not have to do extreme things again to get attention. Because I have to get attention to the creative ideas that have come. They're not coming for me, they're coming for people. So I'm supposed to be a channel, a conduit. So when I allow it to flow, of course, a lot of it will come as a reward for allowing people to be blessed through me. So in return, of course, the person is also blessed.